All right, so Trump's on a roll. Trump is signing things on dates that I'm expecting. He doesn't always sign the exact words that I believe he's going to sign, but it is what it is. Anybody that knows any better, you guys know that on March 21st, when he signed the extension talking about the anti-Semitism bill, that basically silencing the truth when he was talking at that college. And that's exactly what the code words are. Now, it's one of them things where I can only prove that to people who are awake, to people who know how the elite work and how they subliminally throw the messages your way. If you don't know how they do that, then it's kind of pointless trying to explain it to anybody, because they look like, well, no, it's not martial law, right? He didn't sign it, martial law. Okay, well, what did he do then on April 8th? I mean, when martial law is declared, who's signing it? Donald Trump, right? So when he declares that Iran, their military is a bunch of terrorists, and he says that on April 8th, don't you think that is like the main punch in the face? Like, it's equivalent to standing there with somebody, right? And you might fight this person, or someone's been after you for a while and you finally can face to face, and then you might fight the person, but if they punch you in the face, don't you know that the fight is on from that point? It's like, that's the sucker punch. So Trump just sucker punched Iran right in their face, according to the script. And so that is gonna piss off Iran. Now, to me, Iran wasn't really in the picture up until last, because when I was prophesying 2 years ago, writing that letter on April 9th, exactly 2 years ago, 2017, my vision was that Russia, now again, it could be any country. However, it's more ironic that Russia and China are both, really in the picture coming after us. And North Korea is they're silently coming into the picture, because they're gonna be the ones that destroy our EMP. That they're gonna get blamed for that, along with the second binary sun and some solar flare or some shit like that. But whatever the AMTV guys pushing, and that CW7 lady news. But I seen that happening a few years back, and now it's the picture is coming in clear. It's unfolding more right in front of your eyes. And so Iran is the last stop. Iran's the last one that just obliterates, whatever the word is, everything. Iran is the one that I know everybody looks at Russia as the bear. No. Iran is the bear. Again, it's just according to the elite script. Iran is the bear that has the 3 ribs between its mouth. The eagle is plucked up that's United States. Just look at the map. It's an eagle carrying South America's frickin' head. It's a head that the eagle's carrying in its claws. And you know, when it shows China, Russia, and Iran, well, it looks like a big ass crab, like coming at you like this. So let's see how far I can go back with understanding exactly what Trump is doing. And this is all part of Bible prophecy, is interpreting the king's dream. That's why I receive gifts in the end, because it's a fact. I mean, the only people that can deny it are paid trolls, paid agents, or I'm sorry, paid agents, trolls, or the spiritually blind, like you know, like the people that... Did I have to put rapture on my title? Nah, I didn't have to. But you know what? I'm trying to catch some dirty fish. And hey, if you want to fault me for it, go right ahead. My name's not Steve Fletcher. I'm not pushing a real rapture. I'm pushing a fake rapture. I'm telling you the truth. So yeah, I try to clickbait as many people as I can with that one, because it's filled with information of prophesying. You know, it's a gift. God gave me a gift. I'm using it. So the people that do understand, well, you get what I'm saying. You can see it. From the beginning of the shutdown, December 21st, midnight, into the 22nd, the beginning of the partial government shutdown, that was the beginning of the 150 days that Trump was talking about when we went to the 35th day of the shutdown, and then he started talking about 115 more miles of wall. Now, I remember 33 days in, I did a video, the government shut down 33 days in. It was 2 days before the announcement. I didn't know, who knew he was going to make an announcement on January 25th. Was it? Crap. How many days is it? Yeah, January 25th. So on January 23rd, I made the video saying that it's getting us ready for like the barter system, in essence, because everything, it will be a free society, and it's just going to change. It's going to be different. So on January 25th, he gave a 21-day extension, and then the 21-day extension brought us to February 16th, 17th, you know, the second month, 17th day of the month. Doing that part literally. And then, so from that point on, he had the 21-day extension up until February 16th. You know, 666 is what the numbers equal out to. And then from that point on, he went up until the 21st of March to sign another significant signing. It's all about his signings. Well, wait, before that, hold on. You know, I'm just trying to dig off the top of my head. That guy didn't have a script, because if I did, I'd be more fast and efficient. Announcing the Golan Heights, was that March 15th? I think it was, right? Wasn't the shooting in New Zealand March 15th? Yes. And then announcing the Golan Heights, Stephen, you know, bringing him into the picture, because that's going to be the reason why everybody blows up Israel on TV. And then South America, the border wall, the shutdown, everything. That's the reasoning for Russia coming over here and destroying America. Just be patient, guys. You know, the ones that don't believe, oh boy, oh, just be patient and wait and just see, because the elite are going to be looking at the continents of your face. You know, when all this happens and you're just like scared to death and you're running. Remember, the power that you have is to stay still. You are your worst enemy, and I will take that and remember what Steve said about that, because you literally are your worst enemy. whatever goes on up in your head is, it's only going on up in your head. You know what I mean? When you stop and look around, you think anybody else is thinking exactly the way you are besides yourself? No. So March 15th was the shooting in New Zealand. And then they said that he was going to make a return 21 days, the court date. I didn't hear anything about it. It's like they wrote the script for some kind of major catastrophe. I predicted that it would happen, and it's like, no, damn it, Robin, we can't freaking do that. He already said it. So the next big signing, because you had the extension for 21 days on January 25th. You had the shutdown on the 21st of December. You had him talking about the 150 days, which ends on May 21st, this 2019, where the waters will be abated. You know, gospel, gone. However that script is, I can tell you one thing, the gospel, the truth of YouTube will not be up by that time. I know I jumped the gun a lot and get way ahead, like 365 days exactly ahead of time, but I think that's the purpose, is to be ahead of time. So, and even Trump said he gives us a year notice. So that signing, the shutdown, then the extension after 35 days, going to 21 days, and then recognizing the Golden Heights as the sovereignty of whatever, and then getting everything stirred up that way, and then 3/21 signing the where do I sign? I'm signing it right now. Literally signing the declaration of shutting us the frick up for the next 30 days. Because 3/21, 3/22, 3/23, and then 3/24, that whole weekend was, you know, like 3 days. Could have been resembling 3 days of darkness, and then you got your 40 days from that point on, because, you know, people talking about these 3 days of darkness and then 40 days afterwards that Christ is supposed to teach and reign and something like that. I'm still looking into that. Still looking into that one. So now, well, I mean, come on, man. It's like they are just straight up telling you, can you figure it out? Well, within 4 weeks, there could be a significant change of some sort. Could be more, could be less. All right, that lands right on May 2nd. May 3rd, Iran drops bombs. May 1st, the Illuminati's birthday, Trump can disappear. Or, yeah, he might disappear when he gets shot on the 15th. It might even be him and Netanyahu. I know they're throwing his son-in-law in that picture too over the 15th, where they're going to make they're probably going to make a world peace deal on the 15th. And then they kind of get like, you know, I'm still up for debate with that one. I think I kind of gauge that one and get a little bit closer, because I feel like our channels are still going to be up to the very end. I feel like it's going to be up to the very end, all the way up till May, when the rapture happens, and then everything shuts off. That way, you know. But that's why my dates are ahead of time, so everybody knows. So he's going to sign one more thing. No, two more things. The next is World War III and martial law. So which one's going to be declared? He said we have 4 weeks from 4/4. 4 weeks from 4/4 is when he made the announcement. On the 4th of April 2019, he made the announcement that within 4 weeks, and then he said 2 weeks after that, because you got the 4 weeks to May 2nd, May 1st, May 2nd, May 3rd, whatever you want to look at it as. You want to look at it midnight, the 1st into the 2nd. You want to look at the 2nd, midnight going into the 3rd, and then 2 weeks resembling how Noah opened up the ark after 1 week, came back in, came back out, knew that the waters were abated. He knew that the waters were abated on the 24th of May, because they were abated 3.5 days beforehand. And then he just stayed yet another 7 days, because it's time for everybody to get cleansed up until June 1st, and then we can all relax and go to Miami Beach International Resort. And you know, I'm looking more forward to meeting Trump now and Steve than I was before, because I was mad at him before, and then now I understand it's just a whole, Look, they're both two of the same. It really does. You know, people ask, is Trump a good guy and Steve? Well, you know what? Yeah, they are. They are. They're doing something that you can't see, and it's worldwide, and it really is going to wake people's asses up. And I'm all for it, especially people that believe that we're gonna float out of here and escape having to deal with tribulation and just leave it up to them. Like, whatever, I'm out of here. You should have been listening to God. I'm out. So they get a big ass surprise. It's all good in the end. It's freaking great, actually. It's a magnificent plan. But they're not going to tell you that, because if they did, it's like Harold Camping. If he told you back on May 21st, 2011 that it was a spiritual rapture, how would that have gotten the world's attention, huh? It wouldn't have. So now the elite can't just come out flat out and tell you it's all an act, and they're doing it, you know, kind of like Big Brother would to Little Brother, to wait to slap him and wake his ass up when he's doing something wrong. It's a way of getting your attention, but I don't think they truly believed that I was going to come along and unravel their script, verse by verse, day by day, incident by incident, and just know what they're up to. Well, you guys know now. So the only way you can debunk me is by trying to call me an agent and say, well, Robin's a CIA agent and an FBI snitch. Because, guys, that's the only reason why he can possibly know. I mean, it's the only reason. Just don't listen to him. He's a snitch, all right? That's why. That's exactly why Steve said that. Because I'm nailing down everything, and it's like, he has to be an agent, okay? That's the only way he knows, is by being a CIA snitch. He was one of us, guys, all right? Robin, he was one of us. Now, he really... It's amazing, Robin. I gotta give it to you. You know, okay. I'm gonna get you that ZL1 for sure. That's nothing. I mean, you want silver? Okay, that's fine. You want the 20-inch wheels, right? The ones with really fat tires, the 335, 25, 20s in the back. Okay, good. Stick shift, right, Robin? No problem. All right. Hey, I'm gonna get it for you. Black leather. Great. All right. That's the least I can do for you, Robin.